Primetime local news, serving the Lakeland and Midwest regions.
The Chase the Ace event is back at the Lloyd X. A chance for the lucky winner to take some cold hard cash home while helping the Lloyd X. Ken Carrier won the first Chase the Ace draw worth $876. With draws happening every Wednesday, Chase the Ace helps improve the Lloyd X facilities, and there are some areas that the X is wanting to focus on this year.
We are going for either a covered grandstand because our current grandstand is running down on its time that it's good, or we're going to use it towards a multi-purpose ag facility.
Cadzo also sees how the Chase the Ace event has helped the Lloydminster community as much as the facility.
It's great to see how it's helped the public because some of the winners that have come in, they have stories, right? And their stories can be anywhere. Well, I'm going to go on a vacation where, oh, I need windows in my house, so I need a new car. Like, everyone has purpose.
You can purchase tickets in the facility, online, or through e-transfer. May the 4th is more than just Star Wars Day. It's also Lloydminster's annual Household Recycling Roundup. Our Callan Dunlop tells us more about the event and how it's changed over the years.
Today I'm joined by Rita with the Household Recycling Roundup event, the chair of the event. Thank you so much for coming down to the station today, Rita.
Thanks for having me, Callan.
And to start today, I really want to hear about the event itself. For those unaware, what goes on at this event?
So what we do is we collect hazardous waste, so like metal, tires, poisons, oils, filters, paint, propane tanks, batteries. Yeah, and I think that's about it.
And then this is an annual event that you guys hold, and it's been going on for quite some time now. Can you talk about how it's changed over the years?
Each year it gets, we add a little more things, like we never used to have tires, but we've had tires the last couple of years, which is really nice. Then people aren't taking them and throwing them in the ditch or having to pay to dispose of them.
I'd like to also talk to you about some of the goals that you guys have as a committee. Do you guys set any going in, or are you guys kind of just happy with the volunteer efforts?
No, we're pretty much happy. We're always looking for volunteers and new ideas. One of the new things we're trying to get is possibly for youth to make something out of totally recycled stuff or 90% recycled stuff, like from packaging and things like that.
And we were talking about it a bit earlier, but a bit on all of the nonprofits that are kind of coming together and working on this. Can you talk a little bit about all of them?
Well, the nonprofits are like the Moose and the Heritage Society, the Roundup Committee itself. We're all volunteers. We have a barbecue, and we try to get a different nonprofit every year to do the barbecue, and they get to keep all the proceeds from that barbecue. And we have co-op donates hamburger and hot dog buns. The exhibition donates the parking lot and the tables and chairs and stuff we need, and the barbecue. And I think that's it.
It's so great to hear about all of the community support going into this yearly event. Can you talk to me about if people aren't able to make it on May the 4th when this is happening, if people aren't able to show up, how can they show their support in other ways? Actually,
we also have house pickups. So you can phone the number on the poster or go on the city website and get the phone number. And it's Melissa this year. And you can phone her right up until May 3rd at 6 p.m. for a household pickup.
And then lastly, can you just talk to me a little bit about how important hosting this yearly event is for the city?
Well, it's so important. It's keeping all that stuff out of the landfill or people just dumping it, somewhere in the country. And it's just so important that we take care of our earth because we are the keepers of it.
I have to agree with you there. And that's all the questions that I have today. So thank you so much for coming down to the station and talking about this. And that's May the 4th from 10 to 2 p.m.
That's right. And if you would like to volunteer that day, come on down about 9 o'clock. We have a safety orientation at 9:30, and everything starts at 10 and goes till 2.
Perfect. Thanks again, Rita.
Thank you.
Now here are your stock market prices for today.
Today's oil prices are brought to you by First General Services.
If you operate or are interested in Massey Ferguson, cat, and other farming and acreage equipment, a brand new Agri-Terra dealership has opened in Lloydminster. Our Thomas Wildman has more from the grand opening.
Agri-Terra started as one dealership in Stony Plain, but has now grown to 11 dealerships across Alberta and Saskatchewan, with its 12th shop opening just outside of Lloydminster on Highway 16. They are looking to attract the strong farming community here in Lloydminster and area.
Vermilion County is one of the biggest agricultural markets in Alberta, and so we wanted to expand into this big market. We did have a store here just about 40 minutes northwest in a smaller community, but with our growth we wanted to expand our business and serve a bigger part of the local market, the local Lloydminster market, and this was our choice.
For the grand opening this week, they hosted members of the community and showed off the equipment, and it was well received, with many residents coming out to the event.
Oh, it's been phenomenal, just phenomenal. We expected around 200 people, and I think we're well over that. There might be one bun left, but well over 200 people. Just awesome support from the Dewberry location, that whole area, and surrounding from Lloyd as well.
Thomas Wildman, Primetime, local news.
Now here are your agriculture prices for today. Did you get it? Border City Connects is bringing back its hockey charity event that kicks off next weekend. Our Callum Hawker sat down with the founder of the game to grab all the info.
I'm joined by Aaron Buckingham, the founder of the third annual Play It Forward hockey charity event that's taking place April 19th. Aaron, thank you so much for joining me today. How are you doing?
No, good. Yeah, we are excited. This is a fun day for sure.
So tell us a bit about this hockey charity event that's with Border City Connects, and are you still looking for sponsors, Aaron?
Yeah, so lots of things going on. I mean, it's really awesome to see what happens, and it's no surprise. Whenever a charity in Lloydminster is doing something, the community always steps up. It's proven over and over again, and what a great place we live in. And we couldn't do it without these people. So we can't do it without all the players. There are 48 players that have signed up to each raise a minimum of $500 minimum to play. So there you go. That's a great start, and that they got to talk to their friends and family and business associates, and they collect those donations. Then we've got the different sponsorship opportunities that are still available as well for the day. And then the big thing that I would really love to see grow in year 3, these guys go out there and play hard all day. It's 12 hours of hockey. And, you know, that little extra bit of fans in the stand, people cheering them on can go a long ways. And we did have quite a few organizations last year show up the day of and make some donations as well. So that's really cool. We do have a goal. When we started this game a few years ago, it was just a simple idea of, what does Lloydminster love? Lloydminster loves community. Lloydminster will always help community, and Lloydminster loves hockey. So we married those two things, and I came up with the idea for this game, and it's proven to be really successful because we have done over $140,000 in total funds raised in 2 years. So a bit of a history on that is the first year Border City Connects had a grant to buy one of the bigger vans that you see driving around town all the time and doing those services for folks in the city. That's about $120,000 touch, and they had $60,000. So our goal the first year was to raise the other half. So we ended up with over $63,000 towards that, and they were able to replace the van that you see driving around today. Last year, the thing that Border City Connects does that people don't see as much, that's not quite as visible, is the vans and vehicles that drive people to and from out-of-town medical appointments. Those get a lot of miles on them. They're running a lot. Like, they are going every day, sometimes more than one vehicle. And that's awful, and it's great, right? The fact that people need to access those services, I wish they didn't have to, right? Because they're usually going to a stressful medical appointment, or they're unable to get themselves there. The fact that they can is the beautiful part of it all. And the Border City Connects does that. My biggest fear is to have your grandma or mine broke down on the side of the road halfway to Edmonton on the way to a crucial medical appointment. So this year's game has a $70,000 fundraising goal to replace one of those units that needs to be replaced, so we can make sure that they're both safe and effective, and everybody gets where they're needing to go when they need to get there. So that's what we're doing. That is our goal for this year in the game.
That's a great thing to do, Aaron, and I'm sure a lot of people in the community agree with you as well. So the event is April 19th. When should people start showing up for the event?
Yeah, you bet. So it's going to be 9 to 9 on April 19th at the Service Sports Center, and it's going to be a lot of fun. For me, it's about the experience as well, because, like I said, without the players stepping up to do this, you couldn't do it. So there'll be a few different things this year. So we do live stream the event on our YouTube, on the Border City Connects YouTube channel, and you can see it there and check in on it. And we have play-by-play and analysis of the game as the day goes on, but we also have multiple interviews with folks that have been touched by Border City Connects through that time of the day. So that's a cool thing to watch. In that, they do even replays of things, just like an NHL game. So this year we're putting a big screen up, thanks to the guys at Maz Entertainment. We're putting a big screen up in the actual arena across from the players' benches, so even the players can see the replays of what just happened on the ice. So I think there's going to be a lot of guys excited about that. I know I would be. You watch an NHL game and you see the guys looking up on the screens for the replay from the bench, and we're going to be able to do that this year. And it's just something I wanted to do to try and enhance the player experience too, because we need to keep these folks coming back year over year to keep this game going. We want to bring in new people year over year. So if you wanted to find out about what it was like to play in the event, and you're thinking about maybe wanting to be a part of it next year, come down. Right, we're going to have a beer gardens and lounge going upstairs all day at the Service Sports Center as well, and we'll make a day of it. And there's things that I'd like to see grow in the game. We had one female player in year one, and we have none this year. And I'd really like to get that part of the game growing, because it's for anybody that can play hockey, and so I'd like to see that grow.
Aaron, that sounds amazing. Thank you so much for all you do in the community, and again for your time today, Aaron.
You bet. Thank you for the opportunity.
Callum Hawker is back in now to take a second look at our weather forecast.
Thanks so much, Leanne. Yeah, a beautiful day to, maybe get outside, play some golf, go to the driving range at Lloydminster Golf and Curling Club. That's, pretty busy out there. With the winds, might be a little tough, but a beautiful day, very sunny, 60 degrees again still, and it looks like it's going to be like this going into the weekend as well. And as we look over on, the other parts of the region here, Athabasca sitting currently at that 13-degree mark, Edmonton at 14, just below that, Red Deer at 15 degrees currently. and then Rocky Mountain House, Jasper, and Edson all at 13 degrees, and Whitecourt at 12 degrees as well. As we look over on the Saskatchewan side here, Meadow Lake at 14, North Battleford at 17, Prince Albert at 9 degrees currently, Saskatoon almost at that 20-degree mark, hitting 19 degrees right now, and Melfort at a comfortable 10 degrees as well. And as we take another look at tonight's forecast here in Lloydminster, maybe some showers, like I said earlier. There's a 42% chance of precipitation. Winds will die down a bit, but a low of 3 degrees. So maybe some clouds coming in, hopefully no rain, but we could see some tonight. And as I take a look at the travel forecast here, very sunny tomorrow across all these places. Meadow Lake, high of 14, maybe a little breeze in the afternoon, but not too bad. Bonneville, high of 14 as well, mostly sunny and windy there, but should be warm all day. Provost, a high of 17 as well. Some clouds coming in throughout the day, but not too bad there. Isle La Crosse, a high of 13. Should be sunny for most of the day, and then Paradise Hill, maybe some winds coming in the afternoon, but a high of 14 there. And as we take a look at Murnum here, high of 14 with some winds coming in throughout the day, some northwest winds of 24 kilometers an hour. Pierceland, high of 14, maybe a little breezier in the afternoon, but should be a great morning there. Unity, high of 16 as well, breezy in the afternoon there. Wainwright, a high of 15 with some winds in the afternoon, and while Calgary at that 16-degree mark, and maybe some winds coming in throughout the day, but should be another nice day out in Calgary. And as we take a 7-day forecast here, the weekend's going to be very nice. A lot of sun coming out, maybe some winds coming in tomorrow, Saturday. Sunday, a high of 14, a low of 4 with, mostly a sunny day. Monday and Tuesday, a little cloudier though. 12 degrees will be the high starting your week, a low of -1. Tuesday, much colder. 5 degree will be the high, -5 will be the low. And then Wednesday actually could get some snow, unfortunately. Again, pretty similar temperatures to Tuesday, a high of 5 and a low of -6. Thursday, pretty similar as well. Maybe some clouds coming in throughout the day, a high of 5 and a low of -4. And then ending your week on Friday next week, should be partly sunny, high of 8 degrees and a low of -6. That's all for your second look at our weather report. We'll have some more news with Leanne after the break.
I'm happy to be joined today on Primetime Local News by Justin Novak. Justin is the president of the Party in the Pasture event. Justin, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. It's great to be
Well,
here.
I want to talk about this event because there is a lot of fun things that happen here. It's kind of hard to encompass everything all at once, but let's just try to give, I guess, a brief overview to start, if you wouldn't mind, Justin.
Absolutely. So we started this event to create a way of funding our Communiplex and all the programs that we have in there. So minor hockey, minor ball, curling, bowling. We have a number of things that we deal with. And so this event, we've tried to create it so everyone has a little bit of something, and it'll hopefully hit many different aspects of people. So we have demo derbies, we have CMRO racing, quad racing, slow pitch tournament. We got a cabaret Friday and Saturday night. We have a silent auction. We have a trade show, which is new this year. We're super excited about. Um, we have kids zone with bouncy houses and obstacle courses and games and a bunch of food vendors and trucks and just a little bit of everything, to be honest with you.
So when and where is the event?
So this event will be on May 31st, June 1st, and June 2nd in the St. Walburg Communiplex Fairgrounds. And it runs all 3 days. The best way to find out all the details is to go to our website, which is partyinthepasture.ca, or on Facebook, Party in the Pasture. And we have a ton of signups with different people and contact numbers on there. Um, yeah, it's a lot, to be honest with you. That is the best way to look at it and see all the different events and details.
Can people camp on site there too, or is there somewhere close?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got several camping sites throughout town. We have it designated on a map on our site, and you can go on there. It's all free. So the camping, parking, all that. We have a shuttle running around town when needed, and it's all pretty much within walking distance of the fairgrounds. So there's not too far to travel if you want to come out and camp and spend the whole weekend with the family or cut loose a little bit. We're having a good time. So
Well, do you need any volunteers or any sort of help at this point with the event?
absolutely. We're always looking for volunteers. Please reach out to us if anyone wants to get involved with us. You can message us through our Facebook page is about the easiest way to get a hold of us. Um, Up to the event, there's a ton of work that happens with a ton of different people within the community and surrounding area with setup, getting ready for procuring stuff, just overall setup of the event and lining everything up. And then even just, we have a silent auction. So we have people trying to canvas for that. If anyone wants to donate, please reach out. We have a ton of sponsorships, a ton of amazing sponsors. To be honest with you, it's amazing how many businesses step out and help out. It's pretty great to see.
So if somebody hasn't experienced this event before and they're going to be a first timer this year, what would you tell them to expect? And I guess what should they bring with them?
Um, well, you can expect to have a good time. It's everyone's there. Everyone's there to support the Communiplex and that group. So, um, the races are unreal to watch. They got the big cars, the sand rails, and when those things go off, you can feel your chest jump. It's pretty cool to see. Everyone loves a demo derby. Lots of smashing and fun there. There's some pretty amazing talent playing ball. So again, great time watching ball. Kids can blow off some steam. We got obstacle courses and the bouncing and all the activities there. And then you can help yourself to a cool beverage and listen to some great music in the beer garden. So just an all around good time. It would be smart to bring cash. We will have an ATM on site, but we are a cash event. And if you need a break from all the excitement and the track activities, and we have a huge cornhole tournament you can sign up for every day, so you can have some fun there. Doesn't matter as long as you're 19 or older. We had some individuals that were in their 80s playing last year and having a great time. So it's for everybody. And you can go chill and take a tour of the trade show as well if you need a break. So, yeah.
Well, it just sounds like it's an all around fun event and, kind of a nice way to kick off things before summer begins. So once again, can you give me the website, Justin, for people who are looking for all that information?
Absolutely. It's partyinthepasture.ca is our website, and on Facebook at Party in the Pasture. Yeah, you'll see lots of advertising and on the radio stations and around town. We'll be putting up posters and stuff as well. So,
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me and good luck with the event. Sounds like it's going to be a blast.
thank you for having me, and I look forward to seeing everybody there.
You have a chance to see so much local talent take to the stage at the Vic Juba Community Theater. This weekend, Center Stage Studio presents Frozen Jr. Watch Anna and Elsa come to life on stage, and of course, your other favorite characters like Olaf and Sven as well. The Sunday performance of Frozen Jr., it's sold out. So if you want to see this show, get your tickets for tomorrow night right now online, vicjubatheater.ca, before it's sold out as well. A great show that the whole family can enjoy. And more local talent will be on stage at the Vic Juba Community Theater on Monday night when Fame Dance Studio presents their year-end show. For full details and to get tickets, head online, vicjubatheater.ca. Coming up tomorrow night in Vermilion, you've got a chance to take in some great live music. The Maria Dunn Trio is going to be performing at the Legion in Vermilion, and she's been described as a powerful singer-songwriter who writes great historical and also social commentary. And a part of the trio is also Shannon Johnson and Jeremiah McDade. The show gets underway at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Tickets will be available at the door or at the Vermilion Credit Union. And the She Shed raffle is back with the Lloydminster Legion. Get your ticket now for just $10. Support the Legion and give yourself a chance to win. There's 3 different prizes. The grand prize draw coming up July 1st, and first prize is that brand new shed. So stop by the Legion to get your ticket or get in touch with any member of the Lloydminster Legion. Well, whatever you choose to do this weekend, we hope you stay safe and stay healthy.
What's Happening is brought to you by Northern Factory Workwear, Circle Drive East, Saskatoon, and Highway 17 South, Lloydminster.
Furniture set and design supplied by Furniture Gallery, downtown Lloydminster.
Joining with us today is Tenille Zellweger, the Vice President of Pets Purpose, talking with us the 3 upcoming events. Is the Mother's Day, the Bottle Drive, and with a partnership with Canadian Tire. Thank you so much, Tenille, for joining with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. So we're really grateful for the community and all the support and you guys for bringing us on here. So we do have some fundraisers coming up. The first one is we have the Bottle Drive, which is at Canadian Tire on April 20th from 10 to 4. So if you do have bottles, that's a great way for you to be able to support our animal rescue. And then as far as the Mother's Day raffle, we have that coming up. The draw will be on May 11th. So we'd like to thank all of the donators who have really helped us in the community and everybody that's a part of it. So those are all posted on our website if you do want to purchase and be a part of that. We'd really like to thank Dwayne at Canadian Tire for really partnering with us and doing such a great job. We do also have in the aisles at Canadian Tire, there's a poster where you can scan it and it'll have a wish list of everything that we need. So again, thank you for all of your guys' support.
So talking about that wish list, let's go back on that one. What are some of the lists? Can you tell us about those lists?
Yeah, so it's always changing because it depends what the animals need, but for the most part it's dog food. So that's where when you scan it, if we need something else, maybe pee pads, anything like that, it'll all show up on the wish list, which is in the Canadian Tire posters.
And how long is this going to be?
So I think it's continuous because he's been really great to work with and he's been very supportive. So again, we're really grateful for that support.
And is this like the first time that you've been partnering with Canadian Tire, and for how long?
It is. So we just started, and it's really exciting because they have the new beautiful facility. So we know that it's a big pillar of the community. So it's really nice that we have that support.
And in terms of Mother's Day, you know, it's coming up soon. And can you tell us a bit more details about this Mother's Day? Like, it's a raffle. What are they gonna get?
Yeah. So a lot of great local businesses have given a gift of some sort. So we have a beautiful quilt that was handmade. We also have eyelashes. We also have different massages. So there's a bunch of different varieties from local businesses. So it's a great way to support your mother on Mother's Day, and then it's a great way to support a rescue as well.
Amazing. And since it's a raffle, how are they gonna, enter that raffle?
That's a great question. So everything is on our website. So if you guys could post our website, that would be great. There's QR codes on there. You can buy tickets right from the website, all online.
Awesome. Well, is there anything more information regarding about this event? Is there going to be upcoming events that Pet Purpose is being prepared for the next months?
Yeah, so we're always looking to grow because we are a nonprofit volunteer-based rescue, so we need that support of the community. So again, thank you to everyone who's a part of it. We usually post everything on our website, so you can follow our website or you can go on our Facebook page or follow us on our social media on Instagram because everything's posted there. So we're always thinking of new ways to come up with ways to fundraise for the rescue. So I'm sure there'll be some really exciting events coming soon.
Now, lastly, I just want to go back to the bottle drive. Now, I really hope that a lot of people are actually gonna save a lot of bottles for the Pets Purpose. And for this bottle drive, where is it gonna go to?
Yeah, so it's in the Canadian Tire parking lot from 10 to 4 on April 20th, but the funds will go to help animals, right? So that's where with Pets Purpose, we're fundraising to help more animals. So the more the community can help us, even by bringing in your bottles, the more animals we'll be able to help.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for giving us a bit more details regarding both 3 events. And, I hope that a lot of people, especially like with the bottle drive, I really hope that a lot of people are going to save up their bottles and, help pets and for rescues as well. At the same time, Mother's Day is coming up, and raffle is going to be there. It's going to be a great way to surprise your mother, and at the same time, the partnership with Canadian Tire, and we hope that it's going to be a long term, and more and more local businesses will partner with Best Purpose.
Yeah, we're really grateful for the community support because we wouldn't be able to do what we do without the community. So we do look forward to continuing to work with everyone that's already helped us and everybody in the future as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, it looks like we are going to have some fairly nice weather for the weekend, Callum, for anything that people are wanting to get out and do.
Yeah, it's going to be a great weekend, and maybe take advantage of it because next week, like we saw earlier, isn't going to be the greatest, days of temperatures and weather. But yeah, get outside, get out maybe to the Lloyd Golf and Curling Club, hit some balls. It's a lot of fun out there, and yeah, enjoy the weekend.
Well, that is all we have for you this evening. Thanks so much for joining us, and have a great weekend.